Welcome back to Newswatch, folks. If you live in Bluefield, you had a high of 63 degrees yesterday. Average low, 45. Guess what we're going to do today? Our high temperature closer to the average low. It's chilly and it's going to stay that way all the way through the latter part of the day. Louise sent this photo last evening. The stratocumulus clouds were filling the sky. That's a sign of colder air moving in. And very little in the way of sunshine. Yeah, not much sunshine today. As a matter of fact, when we get these spits that come through with an upper level trough that's pushing its way into the region, a couple of you may see, oh my gosh, looks like it's snowing outside. It's got a little ice ball, a little bit of ice around the snow pellet in certain spots called graupel. Now, graupel doesn't usually accumulate much, but where we are going to see accumulation of all snow is our friends in Pocahontas County and the northern Greenbrier Valley. Temperatures today will stay in the 40s for pretty much everyone, closer to 50 once you get down towards Welch, and temperatures will stay in the 30s in northern Pocahontas County, and those rain and snow showers will become more frequent and a little bit steadier later today into the evening. Now that northwest wind is going to be a little feisty out there at 15 miles an hour, so it's going to feel like the upper 30s, folks. We are talking by tomorrow afternoon, 2 to 3 inches of snow from the Mountain Scenic Highway into Snowshoe. Marlington, a little dusting in spots that, yeah, it's going to melt when the sun does come out occasionally on Wednesday. But this is the first significant snow of the season for our folks above 3,000 feet. We have the cold air, temperature departure from average, blue all the way from the Mississippi Valley to the east. But whoosh, complete pattern flop next week. See that northern Rockies with warmer than average temperatures? I guarantee you 100% that we're going to take this trough and kick it east, and the complete pattern change is going to bring a ridge of high pressure. So we are going to see a sustainable warm pattern that starts late this week, just in time for all the festivities this weekend, all the way through next week. Now, it's not going to last all the way through next spring, but it's the most sustainable weather warm pattern we've had in quite a while. So hear me out. 45 degrees today, 45, 47 on Wednesday. Flurries are going to continue in northern Pocahontas County. Now, the coldest morning of the season will be Thursday morning when we drop to 28 degrees. All of us are going to see a widespread freeze. But if you live in Beckley, if you live in, well, not Bluefield, but if you live in Beckley, Oak Hill, Fayetteville, you're not going to get freeze warnings on your phone because the growing season has ended. So if you want to conserve the flowers, make sure you bring them inside. Only our southern coal fields will get that alert. And then we warm it up nicely by the end of the week. Matter of fact, we have clear skies at night, and we saw the northern lights last week, but there's a lot more to see in the night sky going forward. Late last week, we got to see the northern lights. Now, during the evening, shortly after sunset, all the way through October 24th, it has to be clear at this particular moment, but you can see Comet T Atlas. It's a comet we haven't seen in thousands of years in the evening sky with a nice tail to it. So here's a diagram showing where you're going to look in the western sky. But again, it's a short window and the sky has to be clear. We guarantee clear skies in the evening late this week and likely early next week. And speaking of late this week, not only will you see the comet in the evening sky, but you'll see a supermoon. That is the Hunter moon, and it's the largest supermoon of the year because the moon is closest to Earth, so it's going to appear a little bit larger than normal. But if you don't see the supermoon late this week, you'll see it November 14th, 2024. All right. Now, keep these two dates in mind for next year, November 5th and December 4th of 2025. Those are the supermoons for the next year. So mark it on your calendar. Tracking the night sky, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill for Newswatch.